Welcome back, everyone, to the 29th episode of Unravel. Today we have some bad news and some good news. First of all, bad news is we started hecka late, so we're gonna be playing a shorter game today because somebody had car troubles and couldn't arrive in time. Aside from that, Cherry or Zira is absent today. Something came up and they're not here. But, on the other hand, we do have a Vera back to it all. So, just, there we go. Opening up with a great yawn from Chloe.
Sorry about that.
We pick it up as the party just barely traveled their way through from Zhatka on boat, losing their the only person who could actually steer the boat, but luckily that being replaced by a few shipwrecked people you guys found. And what the fuck happened to Vera?
I don't know. Her cam shut down.
Yeah.
She's still there, though.
Yeah,
I'm back.
there she is.
After you guys eventually made your way to the Lawless Archipelago through a little bit of struggle, you ended up in the morning, a very foggy morning, still being able to steer your way properly towards the Cay of Rum. There, as you arrive, you see a few large galleon-sized ships, as well as a small central island that has like a larger warehouse situated upon it inside this bay area, with the main part of this city structured up on the coast. There, closer to the coast, you have the the smaller docks where ships of the size similar to yours are currently docked. And as Jean just finished explaining, Jean is the half-elf you guys picked up. He just finished explaining some about this place. A small bead of a small pearl began to vibrate in Bree's pocket. And as she took it out, it bursted into flame, bringing back a temporarily missed ally. As you hadn't seen Angie for about 3 weeks, but as the flames kind of die down, she once again returns to you, alive and well, on her own.
No longer the edgy looking guy.
No longer the edgy-looking guy, no.
He popped away.
I left him behind.
So, Angie just reappears for you guys. What would you like to do?
So, where are we?
Initiative.
This is the Cay of Rum, right, John?
Who's John?
John.
Oh, Jean.
Excuse me.
If
Excuse me.
you turn to him and he goes,
Jean-Luc Picard.
yes, I was just explaining that to you.
Yeah, but she didn't hear
I
that.
literally just said that.
Right.
Yeah, it was just finished saying that, so. But yeah.
How long has it been since we? It's been a while, isn't it? NG, you look different. No, you don't. Well, good to have you back. That was really anticlimactic.
I expected more fanfare, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I
like
suppose.
fireworks and.
Well, how are you, Angie?
Yeah, what happened? Tell
Yes,
us all
why are
about
you
it.
back so soon? Not that I mind. No, that's not how I meant it.
Did you want to get it
No,
back
that's
later?
not what I
Should
meant.
I just go or?
No, I thought you were like.
No, start
thought you had
talking. George, shut up.
Yeah,
Start talking,
I-
Angie.
yep.
I mean, I've trained and then I went to the temple and then I prayed for a little bit and then I got a magic horse and with this magic horse, I flew to a different place. There I met a person and I helped them out from death and then with that we moved further and then we went to the floating island and there we defeated like a horse creature, something like that. Not a guardian, but we set free the guardian of a god.
What did they feed you, NG? I mean, I'm not
Oh,
sure.
not
That sounds
not
yeah. That
much for
sounds like
telling
Well,
stories, I
look,
see.
yeah, I'm
It
not
sounds
the
like you
best
were
at
doing
telling
something.
stories, so that's
That's true.
probably the problem.
They didn't
I'm not
like
the
drug you or
storyteller
anything,
here.
right?
I was not on drugs, George.
That's true, and that's what Sarah says. I am the greatest storyteller of all of us.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Lucy.
that sounds odd. So, you went up to that floating island that was over
Horses
there
fly
and then
now.
defeated some. Apparently. Wait, we could have used that. Where's your flying horse?
I mean, it's gone now. It flew away.
That's inconvenient.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
problem.
we got a ship ready.
But we
And,
can also walk. Really,
I guess, but
we could walk on the
our
ocean.
captain died by well, he got knocked out and then dragged into the ocean by kind of weird fish creatures.
Yeah,
But we
that was rough.
found a new one, actually two, and one was a what was it again? Mimic?
Well, whatever
No.
it was, we keel-hauled it, for
Yeah.
lack of better term.
It got fucked up. Like I pushed it off the board and then it was just like gone.
But
It
our new
was kind
friend
of
certainly
cool.
isn't the same thing.
I blanked
don't-
out for that one. What did you say?
Our new friend certainly isn't the same kind of creature.
I mean, you guys are really also the best storytellers.
I mean,
That's
there's not
also-
much to say. We traveled to the city we were gonna travel to after. Oh, Did you visit? What the fuck? How the fuck is that city called again?
Oh, Zlatka.
No.
Or the
other
one in the air.
No, the one that we went to, the Gnome City.
Oh, Bardoof.
Yeah.
Marmaduke.
Did you visit Barbadoof still? Did you go there?
I forgot. The end did I go there?
Did you ever go to a large gnome city?
I don't
Not-
think so.
Not that I remember.
Then no, you've not. You've seen it because you were still with the Watchers when they went to go pick up supplies there, but you didn't really go to the city.
Okay.
It's a shame. We're going to return someday.
Yeah, it was
Whenever we get out of
wonderful.
this. But
It was like
I-
with all these
Yeah.
blue crystals that drove everything. It was just like that was the source of everything in that city. Uh-huh. Sorry. What are you doing?
I'm just drawing my notes.
Ah,
But Bri,
yeah.
remind me, what were we doing? We were finding this person who was definitely going to be king.
Yes, we were going to find the heir for the kingdom of Genova.
Did you
And-
think about what you were going to say to him?
What I was going to say to him, we're
Oh,
gonna
NG,
all
I
talk
don't
together
know.
to him, right?
No, you are the one who was going to
I mean-
convince them, because I don't even know what it means to be king of.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I would
do
just be
I
like,
know
hey,
that?
apparently you're an heir of some kind of kingdom. Wanna go there? And if he says no, I'll just beat him up. No,
You have
I
to do
wouldn't.
the sales pitch, obviously.
I mean, he was raised to be the king.
I mean,
Well, he lives on a
Angie
pirate
will be my
island.
reference. Angie will
He
be my
lives on a-
reference since she's a noble. I mean,
He is kind of on a pirate island, the lawless archipelago, probably
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah.
well,
So you would
can-
need to convince him.
we
and
could
find
say
him.
to him that he could make his own laws.
What?
You can, right? When you're king, Angie.
This is
That
sounding
That
like
sounds
a
like a
worse
very
idea.
toxic reason to become king, honestly.
Yeah, it is, but
This
But
is
you're
starting
willing to
sound
go
like
with.
Yeah, this is starting to sound like a pretty bad idea.
At this point, you're just sounding desperate to find someone to be king. I thought this was like supposed to be somebody who was actually good at being king.
No, he is supposed to be good, but we need to find a
Alright, so let's
reason
not-
why he wants to come with us. Because
And they need to be a good reason then, not forced marriage.
That's not how it
Uh.
usually works. Forcing marriage.
okay, you do the thinking, I do the talking.
I don't know how noble marriages work.
So use your brain for that.
Probably
Well, they don't.
arranged.
They marry for kind of weird reasons anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
what do they
there's
marry
the-
for, Angie? Nobility?
Money, power, everything except love, scandals, pregnancy, a lot of things.
Why wouldn't you marry for love?
Because most nobilities are assholes.
So,
We're asking him if he wants to be an asshole. No.
He
No,
probably
that's not the
already
point.
is.
this just gets better by the moment, honestly.
I know, right? This is
Okay.
getting better. Let's put the pirate
man died
asshole
for-
on the throne.
A
Okay.
man
To
make
died
his
for
own
this,
laws.
by the way.
We
I mean,
also
if you
could make
put-
up a lie that he comes with us and then he sees the country again and then he hears he is supposed to be the king of it.
I don't.
Wait, we're not gonna lie to him, are we? That's gonna just turn out.
Wait, why not?
worse.
I mean, he could run away immediately, but if we
Right.
take him with us,
Then we would need to find another one.
I've
I'm just
never heard you
thinking
talk like
ideas
this.
here.
You
mean,
sound
I don't believe
Different.
tricking him is the best part in this situation, because if we trick him and he does become king, then he can kill us before lying to him.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
I'm not really a fan of that idea, if I'm being honest.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, me neither. The guy, if we trick the guy into becoming king, that's just, you know,
that's a horrible
that's
idea.
kind of that's kind of fucked up, you know.
It is a very horrible idea, yeah.
Very-
So, I vote against that idea.
Okay,
Now we
Well-
could
Tell me
kidnap
you
him.
something more.
still,
more-
guys, I'm the only one throwing ideas here because I don't get anything from
Hey,
you, and you're just
It is
pissing
your
all
own-
over my ideas.
I-
So come with
don't know
ideas
this.
then, and I'll write them down.
I mean, it's your country. I don't know how to convince him. I don't
You
know,
want
guy.
me to do this? I have
It's
no
easy
clue
to
what it
say.
means.
Did any one of you get intel on who the guy is?
I never convinced someone to become king. It's not like I
neither.
did everyone before. It's not
We
like I met
agreed
Angie
on
because
doing
of that.
it.
Have you seen me argue with ice? I can't convince someone of doing things.
Yeah, but that's ice. I mean,
No, you do make terrible arguments.
Oh, thank you, George.
No problem. Just an observation.
So, what can we do? Prevent the man in this case, from running away.
No,
That's
no,
one
no.
thing.
If he
Big-
says no, we respect his answers. Right, that's
But
how
he
that
should
works.
listen. But we should listen to the whole story,
We
and
should
then he
talk
can run
to
away.
him, explain the situation, and then hear his answer. And if its answer is no, then
You guys,
yeah,
you know what the other option is, and that's the Ganassi girl. I don't know, and she's all the way somewhere else. I mean, how hard would that be?
Oh,
Even
so
harder
this
than
is just
this.
for convenience sake then.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's why we went here, right?
Yeah, that's why
I
we're
don't want
not
to go to an
going the
elemental
Ganassi girl
plane just
first.
for.
I mean, the daughter of the former king is, she doesn't know, so it may be a little bit harder to explain everything.
This
Let's
one
just-
ran away.
Let's just meet the man first, shall we? Do we
Let's
even know
just
who
find the man
Because-
first.
We have a description
very
from
low.
him.
We don't even know where he is.
He's somewhere here.
No,
Well,
he
yeah.
could
It's
very
that.
much not be here.
He could very much not be here. He could be in the other city or even out on the sea. Or he could even be dead. For all we know.
Then what are we doing here?
You tell me.
I don't know.
I mean, we could still look for him.
So who are we looking for?
Yeah, well, how does it look like?
He's probably right now in his late 20s, early 30s. He has one single silver streak in his hair, and his name was Bastien Boudreau. Right? Asking the DM.
Is that
That's
what you
I
wrote down?
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's it.
That's the son, and the daughter is in Genasi, and she's in the city of Brass.
Mm-hmm.
And the location of him? What is his
Yeah,
location?
he was in the Lawless Arctic. That place. I
Okay.
can't pronounce.
That's
Not
fine.
a city.
I don't know what city because he fled to that place, and it's not like he was running to one city.
Why did he flee again?
We didn't want
Is
to become
it-
king, I
It's
guess.
just haunting me right now.
We don't know.
Well, you do know, just don't remember.
Probably didn't want to become king, right?
He was a teenager, I think. And
Younger.
he wanted to sail.
He ran away from home at the age of like 12. According
that's
to
a teenager,
Surfer
right?
Well, fuck did a kid make it up to the Lawless Archipelago? Wouldn't he been eaten by the fucking you know,
Yeah.
the whatever the fuck we met in
So you're telling me
on the
a
ocean?
12-year-old boy ran off and has lived his entire life with most likely pirates. And now you want him to become king.
I don't want him to become king. We need him to become king.
Hmm.
That's something different.
Why is he the best candidate?
He's
Because
the
You're the one
easiest.
connected?
has no training at all, doesn't know probably of the existence of her country then,
You know, Ram?
and I mean yeah, but and she, so we would walk up to her and like, hey, you're gonna be
But
queen.
couldn't
Here
anyone
you go.
who has the crown claim rulership?
Yes.
I mean, we could, and I also mentioned it before, but it's
I
not
don't
our
wanna be
job to become
king.
king.
No, you would
I
have
mean,
you
I
would
don't-
have to have a certain standing to realistically be able to. But it is
Like, and
said
you could,
that
right?
it is known that the previous king gave the crown specifically to Serfusher to hand to whomever he thought to be worthy. And then Serfusher gave you a couple of options, but also noted that if you gave him to any of the noble families that is not necessarily tied to the no, okay. You had the option of either seeking out either one of the strange children of the previous king. You could give him to the king's brother, who is currently ruling in the main city, but very unstably. He's not really a fan favorite. And you could give him to any of the noble houses there. So the problem is, Serfusher didn't necessarily think that it would be wise to give him to any of the one houses, but he left the choice kind of up to you guys because he was on his way out anyways.
And he was poisoned.
He basically trusted Angie with it, and then in relation, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So we think Pirate Boy might be the best candidate.
If you guys
Pirate
find so,
boy.
sure.
I mean, we don't know if he's a pirate right now.
No,
Maybe
he could
he's
be
just-
many other things.
Maybe he's just one who lives in the slums and really wants to
Could be
have a normal life.
Pirate, he could be dead, he could be assassinated, he could be on the bottom of
Jeez,
the
can you
ocean.
be a little bit
Yeah,
serious?
making a joke. I don't know where he is. We can look for him.
Yeah. Let's start with that.
We're here already, so I'm not going back there until we find something of a clue.
Actually, what did Angie do with her horse?
I left it at the Watchers.
Okay. That was just something that occurred to me. Because we left our horses at what was her name again? That chef at Lafka?
Shit. Well, we
Yeah.
left them at the tavern or the inn.
Yeah.
Lusty Argonian
Gotcha.
maid.
No.
You left it at the
Yeah.
half-sunken hovel. At the
Yeah,
tavern.
they have
I don't
something wrong.
remember the. I would have to look up the name of the barkeep.
Yeah.
Lizard
She
folk
was
woman.
yeah, lizardfolk woman. That's what I meant. Okay.
Nessia?
So how are we gonna find him?
It's up to you. Ian.
Was it Nessia?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
it was Nessia.
Something like that. Good note taking.
It's
Or
up to
good
us.
memory.
Wait. What was his name again?
John?
Jean.
John.
Jean.
You come from here, right?
I don't originally come from here, but I've spent much time here.
Yeah, you've been here, right? What's the place that people go if they don't have anywhere to go?
There's not many people that go here that don't have a place to be. But I'm
Well, there must
assuming
be
if
some
you're
new
looking for...
arrivals, right?
Hmm?
Or is there anyone who would know a lot of people?
Well, you could request audience with any of the 7 pirate lords to see if they could find whoever you're looking for.
That's maybe a little
Um,
much.
Aside from that, you
I
could
didn't hear
possibly...
that. I just got
That would probably be your most direct way. Otherwise, you can see if the tavern owner has any knowledge. There's one large central tavern in the Gevram that might be able to locate whoever you were looking for, but I've never come here looking for someone specifically.
What was the other option again?
Either
I
request
misheard.
audience with either one of the pirate lords, or ask around in the tavern, possibly the owner.
Yeah, we
Shall
can
we
try that.
ask around?
No, we can ask the tavern owner. Let's not keep just randomly ask people on the street.
Randomly asking on the street might also draw attention to you, which might not be something you want.
I'm not sure if you want that.
Well,
Alright.
why not have an audience with one of the pirate lords?
I mean,
It's
That
a
sounds
direct
like a
way, right?
lot.
Whom are the pirate lords even?
Yeah.
They
Well.
are pirates.
And they're lords.
They are
Well,
lords.
hell, one of them might even be the guy we were looking for.
Yeah. Maybe.
That would be really bad.
Why? He knows how to lead them.
Yeah, he would know how
Pirate.
to rule people.
But I think there is a difference between pirates and the kingdom.
I mean, it's still people. I just believe that it is probably the safest if the crown is with the rightful heir. Because if I know my people, and I know a lot of the noblemen, it is a very bad idea to give them to them. I mean, there is a reason that they're noblemen and not king.
Because they don't have the crown. Aren't many kings douchebags anyway?
Yeah.
Isn't
I
it like
don't have a-
inherently a king's trait to be a douchebag?
I mean,
I don't know. Never been king before.
not all the time. A king has to be a good ruler, good for its people, smart about, I mean, war, but also economics, politics, everything.
Anyway, so the tavern.
Good place to start.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Because we could ask the pirate lords, but let's find out about them first too. Because
Yeah.
Could that be like Plan Z?
Plan C. I don't know what Plan B
Plan
is yet.
B.
No.
Or Plan P. Pirate Lord. Because
You
it
know-
starts with a P.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Plan
I get
PL.
it.
Okay.
It's just that I forgot to laugh.
Oh my
You
god.
forgot to laugh. Oh god. That was a bad joke. Okay, let's go. What's the
Right.
name of the tavern?
Sean goes, it is the Swimming Peak.
Are you coming with us or staying here?
I'm not yet sure. You offered me this ship, no?
But first, I suggest you come with us. Just in case you're not one like Bob.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure, we'll be fine.
Well, first I think you're going to have to deal with him. And Jean, who's kind of like laying the ship at the dock, points over to an individual who's currently striding towards your ship. What you see is a little bit of a nerdy-looking, plump man with small, round glasses and curly, greasy hair that kind of surrounds his mainly bald head. Comes walking up with a large ledger and pencil. And as he kind of like stops at the edge of where your ship's currently docked, he goes, I am not familiar with any of you. New arrivals, I assume?
Correct.
You look
Yeah.
that way. Very well. My name is Archibald. I am the dockmaster of the Cay of Rum. I will be tending to your ship as long as it resides here, in return for payment, of course. If you want to install your ship here, it will cost you 2 silver pieces for every day.
Oh, it's his
Payment
ship
is up
now.
front.
I mean, I heard it was given to him, so.
I'm joking. We can pay for that.
I mean, I'm not. I
That's
mean, you
a
gave
very
the
noble
ship,
thing to do of you.
I mean, he
Jean
gave
is
the
like,
ship to him,
if you're going
but-
to be leaving the ship to me, and I don't have the money to pay for this right now, so I would just sell it out again.
Yeah, we kind of need the ship to go back, so
Party son?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really care where the
going
money
to
comes
pay.
from, as long as you hand it over. And I would require your names, all and each one of you. Jean, who's
okay.
currently like tying a knot, just goes, I'm Jean. I've met you before, but I don't think you remember me. And he kind of finishes. He kind of writes it down.
So
Here he goes.
That's all. Very well.
that's George.
My name is
George.
George Wayland Jr.
Wayland
of the Soul
Jr.
Forge
So
Just
that-
write down George.
Sure.
That's enough.
From Cooper
George.
Armando.
from Copramundi.
Okay. And the ladies.
My name is
Opportunistic.
Brianna Goodbarrel.
Brianna.
Lady Angelina Berton.
Lady Engine. Wait.
You don't have to be so grand about your name.
I mean, that's
Um,
what I'm called.
May I inquire as to what your business is here, Lady Breton?
It's actually quite personal.
Very well, I will
So-
keep it quiet. But I will remember. And the little
Do you
one.
know her?
Sarah.
Very well, easy, short name. Zira. And yes, of
Oh,
course,
is it princess?
it is true. Of course, everybody remembers names from people that, you know, nobility in the countries that we have to deal with more often than not. But I
What
will
way
keep
do
it
you
in
deal
mind.
with it?
You deal with Mornerdale?
Genova's both. We deal
Or
with.
Genova?
Yes, you guys are incredibly new here. Your ship.
Wait. Do I
How
know
long
what
will it
he's
be
talking
resting
about?
here? What? No, he just he is just surprised with the fact that a noblewoman showed up in the Lawless Archipelago.
Yeah, but why does he know where she is from?
Because the Breton family is one of the largest noble families in Genova.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know
this is
why-
not
I don't know why. You
Genova.
would,
No, but this country is the one that steal from Genova to sell
Oh, yeah,
it
right.
and make a profit.
Okay.
Pirates are being hunted by the navy of those countries. Like, they make sure that they know what they're dealing with.
Yeah,
Oops.
It's not
I
too
mean,
far out
use
of the
your
realm of
real
possibilities,
name.
don't worry. But
so
he goes,
why use your real name?
your ship,
Anyway.
how long it will be staying here, and payment is up front.
I don't. Like,
How long
will we need?
Like a week or two?
2 weeks? Very well. 2 weeks will be a total of 28 silver pieces.
And Zero gives him 3 gold pieces from the party funds. Keep the change.
Okay. And he grabs it in the pocket. Have good, whatever your business is, Lady Breton Company. And he turns around, he fucks off. He walks away with a bit of a stride in his step.
Is that a problem that you use your real name?
I think it might be a problem. He clearly knew you.
He was. There's something off about that.
I may have not thought this completely through. Though. This
Maybe-
can cause for problems later.
Maybe
Maybe
an
next
extra
time.
name.
What?
Yeah, next.
Maybe not say.
Oh, maybe next time use a different name, like a fake one.
You know,
Yes.
from now on, just call me Gertrude. That's
Gertrude.
What's your middle name? No. No, not Gertrude.
Gertrude.
Gertrude. Ooh.
But they do know that, right? If they know you, they know that's one of your middle names, right?
Wait, that's your middle name?
Wait,
Your-
wait, I know what to call you. Gertie.
I like Gertie better.
Gertie.
Yes, go with Gertie.
Girthy.
Girthy.
Gertie.
Yeah, no, it's
Girthy.
girthy.
Gertie
Yeah.
means something different, George.
And
I
what's your
figured you
last
would
name,
know.
Gertie?
I mean, that's what I'm hearing. Girthy.
Oh, that. Have you been reading that book again?
What do you mean?
You know what book I'm talking about.
I have no clue what book you are talking about.
The one you took from that one. Who was it again? You took one of those weird books.
That wasn't a weird book.
Wasn't it weirdly sexual?
Have you read it?
What? Did I miss something?
I don't also
He
don't
means
understand.
between the ears, and
It was a while ago.
the book's called Between the Ears.
And what is it about?
Wasn't it smut?
Something about ears.
I think it was smut, but anyway.
Anyway,
Gertie.
Gertie, what's your last name? In case you also have to
I'm
give
an
that.
orphan.
Girthy
Aw.
cock.
You can also use Good Barrel, then we're sisters or cousins or something.
You
I
don't
don't-
look like an orphan.
She's adopted by my family.
Yeah.
You also don't
Very
have to have a
convincing.
last name,
Pretty
by the
Good
way.
Barrel.
But sure.
Yeah.
That's a great.
Also,
great-
yeah. I don't know if you wanted to go with the orphan angle, but you don't look like an orphan.
Maybe I should get it.
Maybe you two
changed
should be
clothes.
married.
We should be married. Yeah, you're my wife.
You have rings?
I mean, we can make them,
Yeah.
or George can forge them for us.
He's not a
Suppose I
jeweler.
could.
He's
You
a
could-
smith.
I could marry you as well.
Really? Oh, that's nice.
I should probably get the change of clothes.
Yeah, that's true. You should.
You sound nervous.
Aw, she's
just...
He's nervous.
Oh, you don't-
You-
Let's
Doesn't
go.
want to
You
be
don't
married to me.
actually want to. Oh no.
No, that's
no, don't go there.
I know what you're talking about, Gertie. I know you really well. Since you're my wife.
Yeah,
Hey, she's
let's
getting
just-
nervous.
Let's go.
Not so fun now. It's happening to you, eh?
it's getting flustered. Oh, I love it.
We should really
Oh.
go because I need to change of clothes and I don't have anything. So
Where
let's-
did you had an
Yeah.
accident?
I just.
Well, we kissed
Kinda.
already underwater, so.
Brianna and Gertie sitting in the tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And she's like just having hers. No.
But let's find this tavern.
Yeah.
John.
And let's have Gertie have a chance to change.
Yeah, that first.
I mean, the ship doesn't have much room, so you probably need a tavern for that.
So she can undo herself from her robes she's wearing.
I wouldn't do that in the middle of the street.
No, I also wouldn't.
Do you have extra clothes with you?
I do.
Halfling
But they're a
clothes.
little
I
small
don't
for you.
think your clothes.
I only have a set of fine clothes.
Hello, but that's very cute of you to say. Your
I
little
only have
dull clothes.
I only have a set of fine clothes. So
I think we need to go shopping then.
You
yeah,
think they have shops here?
probably.
Wouldn't they
They're
just
not
steal
for
everything?
sale,
They're
right?
pirates.
I mean, not from each other.
Who did they just steal everything? George. You
Is
can't
that
Really
say that.
Is that a
generalization.
weird assumption? They're pirates. They're supposed to steal.
That's
Oh,
also
they steal from other people, not from themselves.
Yeah.
I
Okay, I
feel
think-
like that's far fetched.
I have no clue. I haven't got much pirate friends.
Look,
If
if
you
you
can
call your
imagine.
place lawless archipelagos, I assume everyone steals from one another.
Oh, good
Mm.
point. Keep your eye on your belongings, because you're probably gonna get stolen.
Jean, who's
otherwise.
kind of like with his hand in his like over his face, just face palming through most of that conversation, goes, "No, George, we do not steal from everyone. We steal from particular people because if you steal from the wrong people here, you will attract attention from anyone of either the merchant families that sell the stolen goods or from any of the pirate lords who will also not appreciate what you are doing. So there are
Isn't that
limits
just
to."
always the case?
There is limits to how lawless this place can get.
Do you know of any place I can look less?
With clothes, no. We do not have many tailors on this island. No.
Okay.
There's
But I
probably
think-
something.
It would be appropriate for you all to understand a few things.
Give me.
There's other pirates on this island, which if you fuck them over, you will get problems with their pirate lords. There is a downside to having to work for a pirate lord, but also there is a security in that. Aside from that, if you try to fuck with anybody who does not belong to the crew of any of the pirate lords, you're fucking with somebody who works for one of the merchant families, who are all protected by the free men, which is the guards of the city. We are not as lawless as you might think. It is
That's
more
a
warning
dumb
than
name.
anything else.
Is there any way to know where they align to? Like if they have a, or do you just need to know?
It's more of a need. You get to know people. They kind of either associate with one of the families or with one of the pirate
So-
lords.
Okay, don't fuck with anyone until we know they're not related
Part of
to
anyone.
any of them.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. So be nice to everyone. Got it.
unless you have
Yeah.
direct permission from either one of the pirate lords or the noble families.
DM.
Yes. What's up?
Can I like go back on the boat? I mean, I don't know how big the boat is.
I can show you.
Does it have a private space?
Nope.
Oh.
It has a.
This
It has
is
a
literally the
down-
boat. This is
Yeah.
literally the boat. And your person is about that big. So it's a very small boat. There is a very small underside to it where it's like basically a crawl space. But no, there's not really a place
Would
where you
I
can go
be
and change.
able to change my clothes?
Not easily. But if you have, you said you had no other clothes to change into, so
I mean, I
No.
have a set of fine clothes.
that's the one you're wearing.
Oh.
Unless you bought extra ones. If that's the one from your like equipment, that's the one you're wearing. Otherwise, you'd be naked the entire time.
It's also nice.
No.
Can I just rough up my clothes?
Oh no! Gertie, why would you do that?
To look less noble.
I mean, we can just kind of look for clothes. Otherwise, I have some scraps that you can use for that.
You can go roll around in the dirt if you want to.
No, I use the scraps that it's
I mean, let me look.
Yeah,
mean,
Utsul
if-
does have an unnecessary amount of straps.
Strange word in for that.
No, it's true. You have your arms, your neck is all kinds of places. You're like a mummy.
It's useful. You can repair all kinds of shit with this.
Are we going to the tavern, by the way? Because, jeez, it's
We
taken
first
so
need to
long.
make. We first need to make Gertie that look less like she just strolled out of a
Just
fucking
grabs a
noble
hand of
household.
dirt and then just throws it in her face.
Don't you have spells for that that could work?
Why? There's dirt on the floor. So, just get some on your clothing.
Let's see.
I like this music though.
Yeah, I have traveler's clothes, which
Is that the
one
only
them
set
I-
of clothes you have? Because then that's the one you're
No, I
wearing.
have 2 sets of traveler's clothes.
Alright.
No
This
offense,
is
but
way too small, but you can probably do something with it.
I mean,
can
dwarves
just-
are medium sized.
No, it's still probably too small.
it's way
I'm
too
for-
wide and
I-
It's too
I-
wide and a little too short. So rather
I'm
than
also
having
for-
being long pants, you'd
I'm-
be wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
I'm 4'4", so it will be
And she's pretty
for-
short as well.
Isn't is she like 6 in?
No, like
6 something?
5'1" maybe.
Really?
Ooh. It's not that short. Then.
Angie's
yeah.
pretty fucking short for a human still.
I'm
Oh, then you
3
will
foot,
fit.
so
Right,
it's
Angie?
I
okay.
mean, I think I'm 5'2"-ish.
Oh no, you're
That's pretty
5'6".
good.
You're 5'6",
5'6".
which is very much
Oh.
average human height.
Yeah,
But
so
not she's not tall by any means.
yeah, you can use them however you like.
But also, it's a big
there-
5.
Some pieces are kind of ripped, but that will help your look. I ripped some of them up to repair my clothes. So it's also just like some parts are ripped up and yeah.
Great. Can
It
I
doesn't
use
look-
this?
You can try.
I mean, if I try.
We'll see. I
wear
need you to roll a
shorts with
check.
crop top.
I mean, no, the pants, I keep my own pants, though. I lose the cloak. For now. I changed my fancy looking shirt, though.
Wait, I have an idea. You're probably not gonna like it, but you could change your clothes inside the portable hole.
It's pretty smart.
Next
There's
to
also a dead body in there, but
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, yeah, but...
You
They're
would have
probably
some
worth it.
privacy.
That's what I
Okay.
mean.
Besides the
Do
dead
any
We can
of you guys still have-
we can even roll you up and take you with us. Well,
No.
you go change your clothes. Just get inside the hole, and we can just head to the tavern already.
Please don't. I don't trust that space.
Oh, come on, you have 10 minutes of air.
We will forget.
No, we won't.
We're the type of people to forget.
No, we're not.
I feel like we are.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not-
feel...
Yeah, no,
Forget.
It's a
that
little too
wasn't
risky
serious,
to do
but
that.
Okay. There would be no reason to do that. You could just get. Just change your clothes.
I mean, does anyone of you have the portable hole though?
You have
Right.
no.
Zira has it. No, I
Zira
have
wouldn't
it.
have it. Bree has it. Zira
Yeah,
would
I
not
have
have it with the
No,
her bag of
they will-
holding. No.
Damn. Sounds like a thing she would have.
No, because there's a good chance that she opens up a portal to the astral plane and everything within 10 feet gets sucked in. So, no, she does not have the portable hole.
I mean,
That's fine.
technically it already should have happened.
Shut up. In an alternate universe, it happened. But you change your shirt. That's it.
Yeah.
You take off the cloak.
And I lose the cloak.
Okay, go ahead and roll a. God. Now this would be like a this would just be
like a crop top, by the way.
regular charisma check, or
The shirt is ripped
Charisma.
like a crop top because I needed
It's
to start the shirt.
worse.
yeah,
It
it's a
would be
charisma
charisma.
check.
A charisma check?
Yeah.
Performance, I guess.
She's not really performing. I was thinking maybe making the wisdoms to like make sure
Isn't
that
it
other
a
people don't see
tailoring
her.
check?
No, because she's not making clothes.
It's an
That's
18.
true.
18. Alright. It's an 18, but you also just changed your shirt. She's still, to the rest of you, she's pretty much still Angie.
Also,
Just with a
do
different
something
shirt.
with your hair.
Yeah, I roll up one of my arm sleeve thingy, or one of the straps, and just
Mhm.
go around her head, and then just tie it up. There you go.
So now you have a ponytail. Which
have
you
a
in the
headband.
art already have.
Oh,
No,
you
no,
have
no.
a headband.
Headband.
Oh, a headband.
Like some pirate headband with just a
Sure.
thing.
And there's dirt in your face.
And there's dirt in your face.
Yep.
It's like
Not-
you're a
Like
different
less-
person.
There you go.
They're still kind of recognizable to, you know, the red hair, the big staff. It's a little obvious.
You want us to shave off the head?
It's a shame you couldn't.
I'm not
disguise
telling you to do
yourself.
anything. I'm just saying that there are better ways to do this, and you
Yeah.
guys don't really have the tools for such things.
Do
I
we
have a disguise
hat?
kit, but.
I mean, yeah, that would work.
A disguise kit would be a very good thing to try and, disguise someone as something else.
Yep. What would you look
Oh,
like?
You come with that now.
What can
I
we
mean-
do with the disguise kit to make you look like someone else?
What's in the disguise kit?
Well,
DM?
look up the disguise. Well, don't fucking ask me. Look up what the disguise kit says. It's in your
Yeah,
inventory.
I don't have a disguise
I have
kit.
them.
Well, then
So
good.
I will
Tell me
look
what's
it
in
up.
there. I don't know. It's not my inventory.
The disguise kit
Why
is
do we check that first? We have a
is
I
a
know.
pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props that let you create disguises that change your physical appearance. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to
Yeah.
any ability checks. Yeah. Okay. So I can dye your hair.
Yeah,
We have some
The only thing a
cosmetics and
disguise
small
kit
props.
can't do is really change your race. That's hard to change.
Yeah.
As well as it can change your clothing. But it can change basically everything else.
Well, it could make you an elf.
I guess, yeah, there are. But, like, you could turn her into a halfling or a kobold or an orc. Or, like, there's limitations.
Yeah.
chop off her legs.
I mean,
Then she's just a
Yeah.
cripple. There's no.
Yeah.
you're not,
I want to be
you're not
recognizable.
suddenly a
Your hair
halfling.
is red, so you can. We could dye that.
It's not how that works.
Yeah, we could dye your hair, maybe change them.
what
Well-
color?
Bree,
Change your
you are
whole
the
look.
artist.
Let's make you blonde.
Okay.
Oh, we got a blur thing. We gotta make
Or we
some
can
color
get her
here.
dark. That's also pretty good.
Oh, just to make some color happen, like just a completely different color. Green.
Yes, but not a color that's outstanding, and that's going to stand out.
Yeah, let's
So not blue or
use-
green or something, but natural hair color.
What about just brown or black?
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Dark brown. Yeah.
That's so basic.
Yes,
Because
that's-
it's supposed to be so.
it's
Oh, no.
supposed to be basic, so she doesn't stand out.
If anyone's the most basic, it's the dwarf dressed in all beige.
Yep.
You don't look exactly flashing yourself with so.
Okay. Can I
I'm
dye
not supposed to be flashing.
Gertie's hair?
Well, neither is she now.
Do you have proficiency with the disguise kit?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and roll. I would say this would be a performance
Right.
check. You can add your proficiency bonus if you are proficient.
Which
Or no, this would be a charisma check adding your proficiency bonus.
Let me check for once. Because
Your charisma
now
is a
I'm-
+4, I'm pretty sure.
yes, I know, but about the disguise kit.
If you're
I
proficient with
think
it?
I am.
Well, does
I
it say in
think
your
I am.
proficiency's disguise kit? Or just in your inventory?
I have it in my inventory, so
you
I have it.
So you
But I don't
have
know
it.
if I'm. Yeah, I
Wait.
don't know if I'm proficient with it.
Well, look at your character sheet.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, one type of. Oh no, that's my Tinker's tools. Oh,
So no.
wait. I don't get it. Why did I?
Well, you can
What did I-
buy the item or get it from your background without being proficient in it.
Yeah, but I just don't understand it. I chose Guild Artisan, and then I chose Tinker's tools, and
Yeah.
then equipment. I chose, I think, something else. Why
Mm.
did I do that?
I don't know, but that's how we ended up here.
Yeah,
So,
You're
in that
best
case,
self.
pretty
You are
Stupid,
not
okay.
proficient with a disguise kit, so go ahead and roll a general charisma check.
Oh, that's also still +4, so it's okay.
You know,
But it might be a
typical
short
hot air
Don't
balloon.
roll low though.
Typical hot air balloon.
Please, Rolls Room. It's a 17.
Alright.
Not bad.
The disguise kit helps a lot better than changing the shirt. It does much more.
Yep.
She is relatively unrecognizable.
So
Maybe
she
a
has
fake mustache.
dark brown hair right now.
Yes.
Sorry, Angie.
What
Oh,
about a
Bertie.
beard?
Sorry.
Your beard would probably help as well. Make the yeah.
Can
that would
I
really
also
finish the
try
whole-
to make it a little curly? Like, Hobbit-like?
Yeah.
Sure.
We have
yeah,
small
whatever.
things in it. Yeah.
You're just
So
living out
just-
your fantasy.
Yeah.
This is just what you want to do to Vera.
Married anyway, so why not?
Farah, let's do that after a session instead
Sure.
next time.
Sure, honey. Why not?
I cannot dye hair in real life.
I mean,
I did it in the game, but not in real life.
You can't dye it in real life, why not?
I'm not
Because I've
sure
never
of
done it before.
dyeing It. I mean, I can
You don't
teach
have what?
you.
You can teach me how to dye your hair. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but I
go.
do
Angie's
It's
hair
real
is
easy to
now
dye your
dyed
hair.
a darker brown color. She's wearing a different shirt, and she has dirt in her face.
We have achieved so much. So,
Yeah, really.
I like the dirt, it's a nice touch.
can we go to the tavern now?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Right?
How are you feeling, Gertie?
Well, apparently I'm married.
Are you-
I don't.
You're-
I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Well, you're married to
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
right?
There.
I mean, I guess.
Don't cry, baby. Don't cry.
Just say you went here for your honeymoon.
Yes, because everyone will believe that.
That's a bad place to go for your honeymoon.
Yeah.
Well, some people
You
are
would
bad.
of course go to the well for your honeymoon. You would of course go to a. Never mind. Anyway, tavern.
We're talking and walking.
Okay, you guys make your way over to the larger tavern, largest and basically only tavern, within the Cave of Rum, the Swimming Pig. Outside, you see a couple of, you see that there's people posted outside that seem to be keeping out an eye, as if they were guards, but they more look like just security rather than a unified town guard. But you enter and it's a little rowdy and a little busy. And it's a large tavern. I guess the dwarfs, you guys have seen this stuff before in Coppermunda. Angie and Bree, there's nothing like this in Genova. This is like, it's a star-shaped or a cross-shaped building with the largest bar and a stairway up to the second floor in the center of it. And then you have these 4 larger halls in which people sit, and it's generally just a very large tavern. It can house a couple hundred people probably.
That's pretty
Girthy
large.
tavern.
It's a girthy tavern, yeah.
Good.
So you guys enter, you arrive. What do you guys do?
Are there any dwarfs?
There are a couple here and there.
There's
What do
Kind
they
of
look
spread.
like?
This whole place is a very large amalgamation of different races. You see humans and a couple of elves, half elves, dwarves, a couple gnomes, halflings.
Also halflings. Nice.
And there's that, like, this is just everything. You see half orcs, a couple blue-blooded orcs. The only ones that's kind of unified, that are kind of sitting with one another, is a small group of hobgoblins dressed in a more flowing silk robes, more akin to like a kimono. They're kind of sitting off in the distance. People are keeping a wide margin around them. Seem to not really be interacted with.
Ooh, no, they seem interesting. You know, while you all find this person, I'm gonna be very, I'm just gonna walk around here.
Why
Did we
would
see
you
the
do
website?
that?
Because people are interesting here, and maybe they have stories. Stories about a place that I want to know more about.
You want to know more about that? Oh god, what was it called again? The one place down there, right?
It's called Dunjaga, but I'm not sure if it's like taboo to talk about it or something, so I'm just...
Oh yeah, Dunjaga, exactly.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm going
We
to
also need
bar.
rooms, by the way, so maybe we should also get those.
Yeah. So let's get a drink then and ask for any directions and see if we can spot any pirate lord, if they would even come here.
At the mention of that, Jean says, "If there was a pirate lord in here, you would have seen it by now. You would have noticed."
So they don't go for just an ordinary ale?
Many of them either have ships they permanently reside on, some have their own mansions, and others run businesses.
Mansions.
They're lords after all.
Yeah,
They are rich.
yeah, I should have guessed that.
They don't
Okay.
often visit places like this, and if they do, then that's an event. And probably somebody dying.
Okay.
But I wish you good luck with this. I'm going to see if I can reconnect. Jean kind of merges into the crowd, kind of looking for people that he recognizes, that he knows.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys doing?
Going to the barkeep.
Mhm. You guys go to the bar, and as I said, there's a staircase to the back of the bar, and the bar itself goes around in like an L shape around the corner, with the other corner being filled by the staircase that goes up to the second floor. There's about 4 or 5 different barkeeps that are all hopping about in between the bar and the Casksville in the back. It's later in the day at this point, so they're kind of like bringing over drinks for everybody who arrives in the evening. But you guys arrive there. You wave one over. A younger human woman, somewhere in her mid-20s, still kind of holding a drink in one hand, kind of comes over to you and is like, "I'll be with you in a minute." And before she's being yelled at on the other side of the bar, she gives over the 2 tankards she's holding to one of the other barkeeps. She takes it over there and turns. "Sorry, what can I get you?"
Well, first of all, do you have rooms?
We do. Though you're a larger group, I'm not sure if we can suffice for everybody.
We 5, 6, 5 of us, 6-ish.
6.
I
We
can
should-
I can see what we can do, but we're a little full. Aside from
Did you
that,
see that?
drinks, food.
Oh yeah, we would like some drinks, and
Very well.
give me some of your give me a nice omelet.
I'll see what I can do. She kind of turns around, goes back. She begins to talk with seemingly a little bit of an older woman, like more around her 40s. Seems to not be as busy as the people running around her. She begins talking to them, then begins pouring glasses. The other woman grabs a small box from under the bar, unlocks it, and takes out a single key. Comes back, walking back over, and goes, I heard you were looking for this. We do not have too many rooms anymore, so even though you're with 6 people, I'm afraid you're going to have to share, because
That's okay.
you came in late in the evening.
That's fine.
My name is Eleanor. You all look rather new in this place.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Unexperienced.
First time.
Interesting. Let me know if you need anything. She
Oh,
turns
Thank you very
away.
much.
You guys are
She's the female version of the genie you did before.
not as much. Not as creepy.
No,
that's
She,
true, but
Genie was
he was the
creepy.
same, like, charismatic way.
There was like a... No, I won't say that. You guys have a room. You'll have drinks. Eventually, whenever the drinks need to be paid for. The room, who will be only rented out for a single night, does cost you 3 gold.
We
I
go
can't-
for a room.
And before, yeah,
It's 6 people,
Okay.
right?
6 people, but there's only on 1 room left.
How big is the room?
You don't know yet.
We don't
Hmm.
know.
I hope it's large.
I mean,
Well-
there's more than one bed.
So, I'm gonna leave the talking about the person to y'all.
Which, by the way, I'm assuming that the cost of the room comes out of the party funds. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
I'll
that
write
too.
those down.
It's another 3 gold for the 1 night.
Yep.
Did our
3 gold
drinks
pieces
get here,
for
by the
1
way?
night.
After you paid for the room, drinks is served. Food, they do what they can for an omelet, but they're not super, this isn't a place for the culinary arts, per se.
But
It's
it's
just like,
still. So.
so I grab my beer and just. So I'm gonna leave that searching to y'all, because I don't know. Yeah, silver hair dude. I don't even remember his name anymore. Also, you're better at talking, so I want to see what George is up to. If you
George,
need
what are
me,
you up
just
to?
call.
So, George would definitely have looked for first like a dwarven fellow that maybe looks a little more
Just walk up to a dwarf. You're a dwarf,
Friendly.
right?
Friendly? None of them look particularly friendly. Many of them are hanging out with other sailors, part of their crews. There isn't necessarily one that stands out as particularly friendly, but you can go talk to one if you want to.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
You approach one that's currently in conversation with 2 other humans. He has a simple clothing, but a large, thick hempen rope around his waist, with a belaying pin in it.
Just sort of sit at the table.
That conversation kind of halts, and they all kind of look over. And one of the humans
How
goes,
do you want to drink?
"What the fuck are you?"
Who am I? I am George. George Wayland Jr.
Right.
But I offered you a drink, all of you. Gonna refuse?
Make a persuasion check.
Woo! I am hell persuasive.
You are.
Natural 20 for 23.
Oh my god. That's pretty good.
Both humans are kind of looking at you up and down, confused. There's not a whole lot of dwarves in half plate or in full plate walking around here. It's not really the environment or temperature for that. And they kind of like are confused for a moment. Then the dwarf goes, "I don't understand. They're free drinks. Go get them." Jesus.
Well, I have a question. Obviously, I'm not here to just waste your time.
I don't see it as a waste of time at all if you're gonna be buying us drinks all night.
Well, I wouldn't say all night. I was looking at another group of fellas that interested me, but people seem to stay clear from them, and I wish to know why. He sort of looks over to the hobgoblins.
The dwarf and human both kind of like look past you. Nah, too much trouble. Most of us don't even speak their language. It's a little different. They keep to themselves, and anybody who talks to them is pretty much shunted away.
So where are they from?
I'm pretty sure they're from that one. And kind of looks over at the humans. Most of them work for the. What's the fuck's name again in the fortress? The other human goes, I don't remember. Some from Dunjaga. I don't remember his name. Not friendly type. Lazy.
And none of them speak common.
Most of them don't. We've not really tried to ask, so.
So nobody comes up to them and just asks them kindly? That's not the norm?
No, it's not really. No, we try to avoid that because they're weird.
What happens to most who do? If it ever happens.
If you were to walk up to them, either they tell you to piss off or ignore you. And then the dwarf goes, I've heard they beheaded someone once.
Would they do that in a tavern?
Possibly. If you disrespect them, I think. Wouldn't be completely out of the realm of possibility.
You're any familiar with their culture?
One of the humans again goes, fuck no. And the other one, no. I don't think so. No, we have not really. The rest weird, but they're on their own cruise.
Right. Well, thank you. Just puts gold on the table.
That's like you see both the dwarf and one of the humans go for it, but the other humans who are like sitting closer to you kind of like snatches it up the quickest. Both the other one goes.
And then shove 2 other gold pieces to the other 2.
they kind of like fight over it, but they both grab it. That's a lot of money.
Be nice to one another. And I hope you can get yourself drinks with that. All evening. Stands up. Looks for Utsul.
Utsul's at the bar kind of like looking at you.
No, I was walking over. I basically left.
Yeah.
I just said, good luck. Ah,
Utsul.
George.
I'm gonna do something stupid, and when you know the drill. If I'm gonna do something stupid, I need you with me.
I'm ready to do something stupid. Let me finish this drink though.
Oh my god.
Here's yours.
What are they
You know
going to
Goblin
do?
by any chance?
Goblin? Oh, I'm fluent in Goblin.
Are you lying to me?
What do you think? Of course. Why would the fuck would I know Goblin?
Yes, I'm pretty. I think it's similar text to ours.
I mean, I
Not
know
that much of it.
Gnomish. I know Gnomish. I don't think that will help though.
Gnomish and Goblin is definitely not the same.
Nah, fuck it.
Can we ask Zira? Wouldn't she know Goblin?
I can ask if I can borrow. No, I don't want to involve Zera in this. All right.
Aw.
So, what were you planning?
Just come with me. We're gonna go to those hobgoblins everyone stays clear of.
To do what?
Hopefully not annoy them so they not behead us.
Okay, you do the talking. I'll just be there. I don't even know what you want me to do. I'll just drink my beer. So good luck with the talking.
Now if they start fighting me, I need you, okay? You get it.
Oh no. What you say?
If they start attacking me, that's when you come in.
Ah, okay, that's... Okay.
That's not gonna happen.
Huh.
We walk over to the
Probably not.
friendly-looking bunch.
I did take another beer with me for George. Did you take it?
Sure.
Ah, okay.
Just to be, just to get a feel of where people are. Utsul is going with George. Angie and Bree are currently still at the bar. I'm assuming. Zira as well? I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
George and...
easy.
Sure. George, you guys begin walking up there. Like, they're not necessarily being standing clear of, like, people keeping, like, a big girth around them, but the table that they're sitting at, they're sitting at one end that could easily fit, like, 8 more people at this table, but there's only 4 of them. Nobody's joining them.
George takes a large slurp from the glass.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes place at those 4 places, or 8, places where people could sit.
I'm staying standing.
Huh?
I'm not gonna sit down.
They are in conversation in a language you do not understand, and they are completely ignoring you.
I need to just confirm something real quick with my notes.
That you don't speak Goblin, or?
No, I don't speak Goblin, but the name of... I think Jetchuan was it, right?
Jethuan weapons.
Jetchuan weapons, you fellas don't happen to know anything about them?
They're all
Maybe I'll
like
have a
the
drink.
two sitting closest to you, the one that's sitting kind of like next to you, the other one who is at the other side of the table, the one to their right just keep conversation. The other two kind of like look at you and then turn back to each other and continue speaking in Goblin.
Offer them a drink, George.
I don't think they're a drink kind of offering type.
Are they drinking things?
They are currently not. They seem to have
Oh.
finished up dinner. There's empty plates on the table.
Ah.
Look. I get it. I'm not relevant to you. Maybe you don't understand me. I'm just really interested in your craftsmanship.
I gold or platinum.
You say
And
that.
I have a lot of gold.
You say that, and then the one who sit close to you, kind of like this time, rather than just looking over, kind of firmly turns towards you, and the other ones end their conversation. They'll kind of look at you, and he begins to speak something to you, which you do not understand. But the name Jethuan is dropped in there, and the moment he does, like he unsheaths his blade, but 2 inches, where you do recognize.
Look at it.
You recognize as from what you've seen of Jethuan weapons, he is carrying one. But he seems to be more an aggressive and threatening manner before sheathing it back and turning away from you.
I mean, George would sit in, but he can't help but just have these big, bulging, like shining eyes. Of like,
They
It's
like
not
the best
real,
you could pick up
Jethuan.
from that is that he threatened you.
I
It's a
just
real
put my hand
gentleman.
on. I just put my
understand
hand
there
on
was a-
George's shoulder.
I understand
George,
it was a threat, but that was a mighty beautiful weapon. I'm a smith, personally. And I can't help but...
He turns back to you, leans in kind of close because he's taller than you. He kind of like overshadows you, and he goes, "Piece of little man," before turning back.
So you understand me. That's what I understood from that. We will meet again. And on better terms, trust me.
They are like completely looking away from you.
Come,
I
George.
will one day make one of those weapons myself, trust me.
Sure you will, George, but not this. Now is not the time. Remember what Jock told us: not to fuck with anyone.
I'm not fucking with them. If anything, I'm complimenting them. They know. He just stands up. They would have beat me up long if they didn't.
Fair.
They do have jet twin weapons, though. Those are the guys.
So, what now?
Well, if they're really as bad as people tell them, I don't know how strong they are. They have good weapons. That always helps.
Also, let's not talk about this next to them.
I mean,
Angie,
I
on the
just
other
wanted to
hand,
defend-
you're currently at the sitting at, or you're at the bar. I don't know, Angie, Bree, Zero. What are you guys doing whilst this is happening?
Well, we're chilling in the bar.
Maybe
Having
we
a drink.
We should look at the room. I mean, figure out how many of us can actually fit in it.
In the room upstairs, you mean?
Yes.
Well, that's a good idea. Let's see.
So we go check out the room.
Bree finishes her
Right.
drink, which was a little full, so she is.
As you step off the bar stool, Angie,
Yeah.
you step off, you turn around towards where the stairs are, which you have to go around the bar to get there. And you look, you begin to walk, and you almost walk into this shabby-looking dwarf who has like an eye patch in one eye. Seems to be a little older, a little hunched, long, gray, completely unkept beard. And he looks up at you, and he goes, "If I'm not mistaken, you..." And he kind of like gets closer. "Are you Angelina? Because I was told that..." And you see in the distance there's like two humans kind of like looking at him. And he kind of points over at them. There is someone that wants to speak with you. Heard of your arrival. So, and kind of like tries to get a letter that he stashed away in one of his belts, and he kind of holds it out to you. Good luck. And he walks away. He kind of leaves it there for you to either take or not, but he otherwise throws it on the bar.
I mean, I take it out of. I mean, I'm confused.
The two humans that are standing there kind of like turn and walk away.
Can I see something that's special about them? Some features we can recognize them.
You do not recognize do not recognize them as individuals.
Okay.
They don't carry any recognizable features or anything like that.
But there are two male
Humans, yeah.
Okay. And what clothes are they wearing?
Similar sailor type clothing. Both of them are wearing like longer leather coats. That have like the larger cuffs. A little bit more fancy than the average individual, but not necessarily crazy.
Okay. Okay. What's in it? Should we
I mean-
push upstairs?
Yes, I believe that is the best option we have. I mean, I don't quite know. Apparently I'm not disguised enough, I think. But I'm like whispering that. No.
Let's get upstairs before we talk about this.
So we go upstairs.
Yeah.
To our room.
To see how large it is and to talk about some stuff.
You go up there, and it's a 2-person room. It's meant for 2 people.
Okay.
So that's going to be cozy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and
I mean,
and Zira is like, show me, what's in it? What's in it? What does it say?
I open it.
You open the letter, and it's a short letter.
Carefully.
You break the seal, open it up, and in there you read, "Dear Lady Angelina Bouton, I have heard of your arrival in the Cave of Rum, which is most unexpected. I am not the only one that has heard of your presence here, and I believe you to be in somewhat of danger due to your status. There are eyes upon you, but if you require my assistance whilst you remain on this island, feel free to stop by the Ledborn estate, and there I can provide you with some security." And then it is signed by Dorgum Ledborn.
Morgan Ledborn. Do you know him?
Do I know?
You do not.
No. But maybe we should find the dwarf and tell him that he is mistaken.
Well, it
Because
could be.
I'm not Angelina.
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, right. But why did we take it in the first place then?
I mean, he kind of surprised me.
Yeah, but we took it all the way here, up here, and only to give it back a few moments later.
I mean, yeah, but I can say that I was too surprised to tell him that that I was not the one he was looking for, so that he must look further.
I'm just saying it would look it would look suspicious.
But
to-
I'm definitely not going into this because then I would be confirming that I am who I said I am, but I'm not pretending to be. I am.
Yeah. But do you think he's right about this? Is this a true warning, or is this something to mess with us? Or mess with you in this case?
It could be both. Maybe he wants something from me. I mean, I do not know why he would offer me protection.
Mm-hmm.
He does not have reason to do so. And I do not believe someone from here would do something like that out of the kindness of his heart.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can we ask one of the ladies downstairs who this is? Because maybe they would know.
I mean, maybe you should, because
Yeah.
What do you wanna
do? I wanna grab the portable hole,
Mhm.
open it, and I wanna put my stuff inside of it.
What do you mean with your stuff?
Staff,
Oh, your staff, eh?
because that may be a
Hint.
giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Okay. So, should I go downstairs with Sarah just, or are you coming along?
coming along because I have no reason to be afraid because I am not the person they said I am.
Okay.
Okay, let's go, Gertie.
You guys
Yes.
walk down the stairs. At this point, Utsal and George, you kind of finish up the conversation with the hobgoblins. You notice your party members coming down the stairs in the center of the tavern.
Hey,
You guys
good.
kind of reunite.
Hey, Gert and Brie. How was the tree? Did you find
How's
out?
the room?
Did you find out
Well,
anything more
the
about?
The room is going to be cozy because it's only for 2 persons normally.
So how do you want to do this? Is going someone?
Well,
going
the
to
two of
sit
you
on
are
the floor?
married, so I suppose that's going to be natural. We'll just have to improvise.
Yep. Well, I can Well, I can
the
lie
bed.
on the top of one bed or at the bottom. Zero says.
Yeah, the three of you can get to bed.
Yeah, yeah.
And you two are also getting in one bed then.
Two single beds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look,
Hmm.
I'll improvise something.
I mean,
I also have a bedroll with me, so I can still
mean,
sleep on the ground if it's
If we
necessary.
put all our bedrolls on top of each other and you lie on your own, then it would be a little bit more
Is there
comfortable
enough room
you.
for that?
Is there enough room for the DM?
If you like all the bedrolls on top one another, yeah. Because then you're like stacking them to make it like more comfortable than one bedroll.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could do that, and then functionally create a third bed. There is enough space for that. It's not a
Okay.
massive
also
room, but there's
Jacques.
enough space for that.
Oh, okay.
we also have Jacques, by the way. So
Jean.
Jacques, Coastal. I don't know.
So, well, I'm going to talk to one of the bartenders about this. Are you coming along, Angie?
About what?
About.
Didn't hear you. The people are talking too loud.
I know, and I pointed Angie and to let her show the letter to the guys.
I mean, I got a letter meant for some NG person. Who
Yeah.
I do not know who that is.
Me neither.
Yeah, it probably is delivered to the wrong person.
Can you tell me what's inside the letter?
I say a little.
Bree, by the
Loud.
way, with your higher passive perception, you notice the dwarf who handed you the letter is like in one of the main like walking areas of the tavern, just kind of like cleaning with a mop currently.
Why would he? Okay.
Seems to be like he works here.
Hmm.
Did you show me the letter?
Gert,
I mean, you had the letter, so yeah.
right? Oh yeah.
Did you
of
help
course.
me lose the letter?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You see the
we
same
didn't.
you see the same letter that is like I've heard of your presence on this island. I offer you protection if you come by. Signed by Dorgum Ledborn, which is a name that rings a little familiar to you. Go ahead and make a history check, if anything.
1 sec, I'm not in the rolls room.
Oh, how dare you!
I haven't had to roll, so.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Alright. Nope. Blah, blah, blah. Judgment.
I see a lot of Bree left and Bree joint.
Why?
I don't know,
Because
that-
I'm still in there.
It keeps it says that you left and joined like 20 times.
Why? Because
sometimes
it's
it
still
does that.
open,
It's,
but it's
Mm.
it's one of my.
I don't know.
Alright, there we
I
go.
own. Okay, maybe it will.
History?
Yes.
What's my history stat? I'm good at history.
You are. Right.
A 22.
22.
Right.
That name has come up before. Letborn. You've heard it around being mentioned while you were fighting in the underground fighting pits outside of Coopermunda. That's one of the merchant families that are in league with the Iron Syndicate.
This is a. So, this. What was the name again? I forgot. The Deadborn, right?
Dorgun Ledborn.
Yeah.
Dorgum Ledborn.
Dorgum.
Dorgum.
Hey, I spelled it correct.
Deadborn.
M as in massive, not negative.
So, this Ledborn fella, I've heard of him.
You have?
In a good way or in a bad way?
He's in leagues with the mob that runs the fighting pit in Coppermunde.
What?
I
Okay.
try to keep it low, by the way. I
Mhm.
can't really with this thing.
But why would he want to protect you? Or you, sorry, some kind of NG.
Specifically, Utsul, your hunters, you would figure they launder stolen goods. Basically, that's what most of these families do. The pirates steal the goods, then these merchant families launder the goods and sell them again on the open market, in Coppermunde or Mornadale or Genova or whatever. And the Leadborns are specifically in league with the Iron Syndicate to sell their wares.
So, it usually so good. So maybe they want to make a deal with you or
With
something.
whom? Not with me, because I'm not Angie.
Yeah, with NG.
For Angelina.
They
Got
want
it.
to make a deal with this NG, but why would they do that? I mean, what's the link? What connects them together?
I'm not sure, but it's
But
worth
anyhow, maybe
investigating.
it's best if we give this letter back to the dwarf man and say that he had the wrong one.
Couldn't one of those guys from the merchant thing help us better with finding whomever you're looking for?
I mean, no, but don't want to expose. I don't want this. No,
You already exposed yourself. Never mind.
no.
That's probably why they know.
But then we said they have the wrong person.
I just think, dirty. The larger this would be, the more obvious it would be.
What did you say? I'm sorry, you fell away from me.
If some Angie would give away a letter that was still meant for her, it would be really obvious she is Angie. It's just you're playing obvious then.
Well, then we don't. But I'm not going to this person because I don't think it's from the kindness of his heart. So no, I'm not doing this. It's too dangerous.
But
It's not business.
he's
It's not.
he's still offering you, offering this Angie protection. So, just wondering why.
I'm just thinking.
I don't want to figure it out.
I'm just thinking we can probably use their connections better than we can find whomever you're looking for.
Yeah.
I really do not want. I think it's a trap. I don't trust it.
Like literally, no one knows your name. You haven't told anyone what you're called.
No,
Ah.
she did.
Internet. This is the wrong way.
She did to Archibald. That's
Yeah.
where it went wrong.
I mean Gertie. No one. You didn't
Gertie
tell
didn't say
anyone
anything.
about Gertie. You haven't
Mhm.
said anything about it. All they know is that someone named Angie is outside the game. Someone named Angie came on this island.
Angelina Bouton came on the island.
Yeah,
No,
that's
Angie.
same person.
Yeah.
You haven't
So,
made a persona for yourself, so there's nothing that the cover hasn't even been set up and it's been blown already. So
what are we going to do then?
good question.
Make use of this and try to find the person we're looking for?
I mean, we are with the five of us, and Jean.
Who you don't see right now.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing behind me.
Yeah.
There's no one there. Probably hobgoblins in this city. No?
I mean, I saw the guy who gave the letter to Gertie here, and he's walking around here with.
Yeah, he's like standing over there.
He's
like,
standing over there. Why?
seems to be
so-
working here as a cleaner.
Only works here.
Shall I go talk to him? Maybe ask him a little more context.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You walk over to this dwarf, as I said, eye patch, grey, fluffy beard, little unkept. Kind of turns
Hey.
towards you the moment you approach. Good evening.
Have you heard of the rumors?
What rumors?
Angelina. Is it true?
I do not know what you're talking about. Angelina who?
Breton.
Escapes my mind. Can I help you with anything? I don't know who this person is.
What if I know more about it?
Then that is something you should probably be keeping to yourself.
So, you give a letter, right, to someone.
I'm sorry, friend, but your words are falling on deaf ears. I do not know what you're speaking of. He kind of just turns and begins continuing his
What's
work.
going on?
So, you know, why did she give the letter? I'm just curious. Who are you working for? Who is this?
I don't know who you are, dwarf, but you probably want to turn away.
No, I think I want to know who we're working with.
I'm sorry, I cannot have this conversation.
Well, who can have that conversation?
Whoever this Angelina of yours is, probably.
So you tell her, but not me?
I do not know who you are, friend.
Well, maybe I know her.
Good for you.
Look, I need a bit of certainty for her. She's very nervous about all of this.
I was just given the letter to deliver. That is all. Go tell your friend.
You weren't told anything by them, you don't work for them, is that correct? You were just the messenger.
Mornings.
I'm not from around here, I'm terribly ignorant.
I've noticed. If your friend
So
is
that's-
looking to stay on this island and does not want to become victim of ransoming out to her wealthy father, she should probably take up the offer.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
What do you want to check though? If he's speaking the truth or what?
Well, yeah, whether he believes that or whether, you know, the guy is probably going to ransom her as well. 26.
He seems to have no reason to not believe that she would be protected.
So he's convinced that she'll be protected with him.
He's convinced that she should take up the offer.
But is he convinced in the words she just said? Like he specifically
Yeah.
said the words. He's
She needs.
convinced.
She should go there to be protected. If she doesn't want to be ransomed out to her wealthy father.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because for the record, most people here, if they come anywhere close to the Genovan coast, will be hanged. So,
Yeah, fair.
if one of the children of one of the lords of one of those countries walks onto the island, not very safe.
Hmm.
We should have thought we should have thought about that.
So, Garth. I spoke to him. It was hard to come through, but at some point He does genuinely believe you should do it. There's likely a lot of people who have worse intentions for you. You're a valuable asset here.
I just do not trust it. I think it's a trap.
I think we should go then. If you
And
want.
then get captured?
Well, if we just go now, we don't get captured, assumingly.
And we
Unless
could
they
go
follow us.
together.
I mean, those merchants are traders. They trade on the open
Yes.
market in Genova.
But they can also trade people.
They trade stolen goods.
Yeah.
Not stolen peeps.
If you were so afraid of this, why use your original name in the first place? Should have
Why
maybe
stay
thought of that.
if you're so afraid of this?
I'm not afraid of this, but I'm just not trusting of some random people who I do not know telling they will protect me. That I do not trust.
Well,
my judgment of the person was that he genuinely believes what he said, so he's only a messenger.
yeah, but what
I mean,
about
Yeah, I'm not blaming the person. I'm not
But
blaming
what
the
about-
messenger.
the one about the person who gave the message? So why does he do this? That's still a question.
Well, let's ask him then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go for this person and see why he wants to do that. Dorkum Ledborn.
So you want to confront him?
No, just yeah, actually I do.
Yes, and I can tell you what's going to happen. He's not gonna protect us. He's gonna use us.
How do you know for so sure?
Look around.
Still, there's good in people, you know.
Mhm.
No, he's definitely gonna expect something.
But I still think this leads us astray because we came here with one mission, and of course, if we would ignore this, it could work in our. It wouldn't work in our advantage, but let's see if we can twist this around the positive way. Can we be sure of his protection?
No.
Or should we just go for our goal and find the one person we have been looking for this whole time?
And
Yeah.
how do you propose we do that?
Still wondering about that, but
People aren't exactly easy to talk in this place. I have to
yeah.
pull out all the stops to even get one to speak any kind of truth.
Well, let's just ask some of the staff people if where we can find such pirate lords who are a little easier to talk to.
We've
What do
literally
these
been
pirate
invited.
lords know of Angie?
We've literally been invited to visit one of them.
Yeah, okay, but we don't know anything about him. Maybe the staff knows more.
Oh, let's ask about him then. That's
Right.
what I meant.
You guys are currently
mean-
standing at the bar where there are a multitude of individuals.
Yeah. I raise my hand to
Yeah.
one of the person who.
You wave one
One-
of them over, and one,
first.
like a man wearing just simply a vest, kind of begins to walk over in your direction before the woman who earlier gave you the key kind of grabs him by the shoulder and passes him up, and approaches you, leans on the bar, and she goes, "What can I help you with?"
We have a few questions about someone we just recently learned his name. Do you know anything about Dorgum Ledborn?
Yes, of course. You guys are all new here.
That's
Dorgan
why we're
Ledborn is the head of the Ledborn family. It's one of the 3 merchant families that transport most of the goods that are brought into this harbor and bring them back to the mainland.
does he also have a place where he stays here around here?
Yes, he has a mansion. Deeper onto the island, large square blocky building, wall around it. Can't miss it. Looks expensive.
Okay. And have you ever met him before?
Yeah, it's a bit of a slimy ass. But
A slimy ass?
he will present himself in whatever manner he feels like he should present himself to gain favor.
Okay.
He's a slimy ass.
And you also know the other heads of the trading families?
Yes, you have the Daleths. They are high elven family. Transport mainly through sailing through the canal that the river that digs from the New World's Eye to the Lost Storm Sea to transport their goods towards Dorelia. And aside from that, you have the MacLeod family, who come from Mornendale. Although their businesses has been a little unstable as of late.
Oh,
Can't imagine why.
okay. Well, thank you. Is there anything else we want to know? And I just look around.
I turn to George and just like,
What?
maybe it would be good if we have some of the other families on our side. Because the McLeods don't like us.
Sorry, I think I'm completely missing McLeod's. Why are we talking about them?
One of the three other merchants. You know what happened to them?
No, they do not like us. Oh, they're here as well. Oh.
Yeah, they're here as well.
Oh no. We shouldn't be here.
That's why maybe it would be good to have someone on our side.
I feel like that could be good for us.
Oh.
But Angie is on the fence.
I mean, understandable.
Though I think in general, it's a bad place to be.
I mean, it's fair, I get it, but with it's the best opening we've got so far.
Well, they
I
didn't
think
invite us. They invited a certain Breton.
Yeah, but they would understand that she would have this Breton would have guards with them.
Sure, but we cannot go without her.
Definitely. Anyways,
And she doesn't want to go.
but with the McLeods on this island, that's gonna be a problem. If there's anyone left, at least.
I wouldn't mind killing another McLeod, I'll be very honest.
Same.
Yeah, sure. Let's go down that road again.
Oh,
I'm not-
I am
feel
trying
this
to keep it
McLeod
down
might be a
for-
little
for-
more well equipped.
yeah. Probably better guarded. There's some people around him.
Okay. So, nothing?
I mean, I didn't have questions for her. I just wanted to talk about that there were
Okay.
McLeods on this family island.
Gertie, do you have any questions for her?
No,
No?
I do
Okay.
not.
She does go,
Well, thank
not
you.
having picked up on most of the information, going, if you do have dealings with any of the merchant families, just know that they are the ones that supply tradable goods, or they buy the goods from any of the pirate lords, so they're all in league. Just be
Yeah.
careful what you're doing. I understand that you're new.
Yeah, we are. Well, thank you.
Of course. And if you need help with anything else, just let me know.
You will.
My ears reach wider than just this tavern. So,
Little
I have my
Okay.
own resources.
Okay.
She kind of nods to you, lingers a little bit on Angie before going back to her business.
So good.
Bree, did you? Yeah, Bree. Also, Bree, did you ask her already about the guy?
About Ledborn. Yeah, he should be a slimy ass.
The one you're looking for. The reason why we're here.
Yeah. Oh no, not that guy. No.
Have you asked about anyone about that guy? If you
Nope.
No, we haven't, because if we would also draw a little attention, and I don't know who he is friends with and who his contacts are. So
how would you ever know that if you don't even drop his name?
well, I don't know if he still goes by that name.
Wait. So
I
what
mean,
was your plan?
If someone would
Just
run away,
stumble upon this information? That's not gonna work.
well, I kind of have a plan, which
Please.
everyone is expecting me to, I think, because no one is dropping any ideas. But okay, but it does not involve to scream loud that we're looking for someone. I want to be careful about this.
I'll be very honest. I don't mind going away from here, but if we really have to, get the Leadborn guy we can try to contact.
I guess that's the best option.
Well, Ledborn
Or
has
ask
mentioned
her.
here.
What else can we do at this point? I'm not familiar. If you don't want to ask these people about it, then who are we gonna ask then?
Well, we
We
can
don't-
ask
yeah.
them, but first we have a lead. So let's see what this lead with what they know about some kind of Angie. Let's see what that gives us, that, because they can know about someone, right? I mean, if he's such a slimy ass, he would do some stuff for us, I hope.
No, a slimy ass doesn't do things for you necessarily.
Well, if I would slime thrice as much, which you know I am capable of.
I'm not sure if he's.
We'll see. We just first need to meet the guy. If we don't get anything from there, we can always go to the bartender.
Does Girth want to meet the guy?
Well, do you?
Well, I think I've spoken my opinion about this.
Why not? I mean, it's the only lead we have from here.
Because my feeling just says it's not a good idea, okay?
Well,
Yeah, let's
I
go
mean,
to the
no.
room. And
You guys-
with the whole party, not just us.
Yeah. Right? You guys all walk up the stairs. You guys kind of have to like shimmy because it's like a spiral staircase, and at the same time you notice an individual wearing again like a longer leather coat, kind of like has to shimmy past you all, kind of nods and continues when he's down the stairs. You guys get into your room, open up the door, and the door's open. Not locked. That's weird.
What?
You walk inside. And you see on the pillow of the closest bed to the door, there's a piece of parchment with a large black soot spot in the center of it, which is signed, let me get it correctly, which is signed by Agnes McLeod.
Oh God. Here we go.
Who does not understand what that means? If any of you do.
I mean, I have
Roll.
no idea.
All of you roll for me a history
well,
check.
McLeod, we've killed someone from, so
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
it's not good that we get mail from
Roll a
one of the
history
family
check.
members, I think.
Roll a history check.
I remember them talking about Agnes. I'm not entirely sure. I have an 18.
18.
Who was Agnes again? I don't recall.
There was a
What did
couple.
we
You
have
had
to
Nash McLeod, who's currently in a jail, or in a prison in Dorelia. Then you had
Mhm.
Marcus McLeod, which you murdered.
Yeah, I recall
Um,
him.
let's see, 18, 13, 11. Bree, what'd you get?
What did we have to roll?
Didn't have to roll.
I
Didn't
want to
roll
see if any of you reckon, because what you've received, the piece of mail, is something of import that one of you might understand what it means. So I'm trying to gauge
Okay.
here.
Got a
21.
21.
Alright.
Is it history? Is it?
History.
Yeah, then it's 16.
Oh, 16. That's different. I would say
Yeah. That's
all
my
except for Max, except for George. You wouldn't know. The rest of you, you guys lived either near harbors or are experienced travelers. The black spot is under the rule between pirates is a death sentence, which means it's basically a warning saying like, I'm gonna kill you.
See, George, is what I was talking about.
What?
You don't know?
Well,
Black spot?
It's not good.
They dropped some ink.
No,
Okay,
it's not.
a black spot usually means that they we are to the point of not being welcome, that we are being hunted down.
By McLeod?
Yeah,
Yep.
of course. Who else?
Well, I am in the mood. I will be honest.
Well, okay. Fuck.
It's just that
What are we going to do when we seriously got a threat from one of the families we just killed someone from? Okay.
I didn't know there were McLeods here,
Yeah, me neither.
but it does make sense.
Yeah, it does, but yeah, just I wasn't thinking this through when we were going here, but okay. Right here we are here now. So, okay, what can we do to make sure that we're not being killed?
Well, the first time we were the ones who
Who
knocked
killed?
at their doors.
Yeah.
The second time we had a wonderful conversation. Why can't we just have another conversation with them? Which will inevitably end up in a fight.
This
Yeah.
is a death sentence, so we're probably definitely gonna have to fight. And we need to look out for, any people who's looking for trouble.
Anyone.
Especially ones that are related to the McLeods.
Yeah.
Do we know where they live? Did they live on this island?
We didn't ask any of them.
there's like a... Hello? I heard you all got a room for us. I'm just looking for a place to sleep now.
Sean.
Hello?
Is it Sean?
Seems to be. A little drunker than you expected him to be.
You wouldn't think he is a McLeod, right? I mean, we didn't never get his last name, right?
Well, that'll be very convenient if he was.
Yeah.
Open the door.
The McLeods, as far as you know, have been... This is like a very dark-skinned half-elf. The McLeods have
Okay.
been very pale-skinned humans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
still,
far-fetched. But yeah,
Could
no,
be adopted or something.
yeah, sure. I'm
Yeah.
just
I
saying
thought
it's...
you meant working for them.
Yeah.
How-
Yeah,
that could also
Biological,
be...
It wouldn't work.
Yeah, like you were mentioning like he might be a McLeod. I'm just like, that's probably not the case.
No, biologically not. But maybe he would be adopted. Or
Maybe-
Let's
something.
just take this for a second. I grabbed the parchment with the black
Yeah.
spot and then just stuff it down my.
Your bra.
Yeah.
But like
You don't
you
know
open
the
up
way
the
of
door
Unravel
a little
Nut.
bit. He kind of like looks and he's like, "Oh no,
bit
we've got
small.
shit rooms. I guess we
Wait,
were late.
no. We have a shit room.
Oh no. So, how was your evening? Mine has been pretty well so far. Do you close it again?
Grab him inside. Yeah, grab him inside and then close it.
Ow! Oh.
Do you work for the McLeods?
Who?
McLeods.
Well, that's
No,
one
I
way
do
to be
not.
straight about it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Have you
What
ever
do you
heard
know
of
about
them?
the McLeods?
Yes, of course I've heard of them. They have dealings with some of the pirate lords. They ship goods to Mornadale. Why? I did not work for them. The pirate lords I was working for didn't deal with the McLeods. They different one. I was trying to recontact myself.
Can I see if he's telling the truth?
Okay, make an instant check.
I will. Let's see. Inside. 7 plus 3. But let's see if that's enough. It's an 18.
18. You seem to be genuine about not working for the McLeods.
Okay.
And that he knows about them, sure. And they're here on the
Yeah.
island.
Well, that's
goes,
okay.
The McLeods deal with very specific pirate lords. They don't deal with some of them. They have dealings with the Shimmer Salts, as well as no, Shimmer Salt and Bervius. They deal with them. The rest of them kind of don't work together.
Okay.
There's other pirate lords that hate them, and there's rivalries, but
Can you repeat those names, please?
here he will explain. The main pirate lords that they buy from are Davies Shimmersalt, which is gnomish man, very envious of everyone else. Davies Shimmersalt.
Immersals. The naam.
The other one they deal with is fat tiefling Pervius, calls himself the Great.
How many pirate lords are there?
7.
Oh, I see.
You have Axel Jasmir. He deals with the Dalas. Because he's elvish. Keep it in the race. There is Varos Goldheart, dwarf. Deals with Ledsborns. You have Dragonman Gareth. Deals with Leadborns as well. And you have Mirave, who deals with Daleths. And then you have Benju Hiroga, which is the hobgoblin who doesn't deal really with anyone. Kind of keeps a lot of things for himself. Or if he does sell, he sells to all three impartially.
Oh, who was the other one that works with the elves?
I can name them all. You have Axel Jasmir, which is a high elf. He deals with the Daleths. You have Varos Goldhard, who deals with the Leadborns, with the dwarves. You have Garoth, who is a Dragonborn, who deals with the Leadborns. Then you have Mirave, which is M-Y-R-A apostrophe V-A-Y, sorry. Who deals with the Daleths as well. And then you have Benjue Hiroga, which is a hobgoblin who deals with all of them, doesn't really care. He resides up in the fort. Have you gotten any closer to finding your mystery man? By the way.
No, not yet.
Have you asked?
We have to deal with some other stuff.
Hmm.
But
We don't have a
no, we
lead
haven't.
on the man yet, but we did get into some interesting things.
Interesting. Very well. Anything else I can help with?
So, do you know who works with with the McLeods?
Yes, that is.
The Shimmer, Selt, and Berners, right? Or Bernius.
Yes, and their
Something like that.
crews, they deal with them.
Do you
And
know who their crews are?
I don't know every individual crew, but they are not the majority per se. And then the
Hunt
merchant
people
families,
down.
they work together to fund the Freeman, the guard.
Would they hunt people down?
The pirate lords probably do not care much. They are more of capturing goods, selling them. I don't think hunting people down necessarily is part of their business.
So who would do that?
Hunt people down?
Yeah.
I mean, if you pay anyone well enough, they might want to do it, depending on who you want to hunt down.
Fair. So what do we do?
What time is it right now?
It's like a little past midnight.
Yeah. Well, I think we should take some rest because it's been a long day.
Also, we should probably take watch.
Yeah.
I nod to the door.
Yeah, we should. Just make sure no one gets in.
Why would anybody get in? You got the room, got the key, yes?
Yeah, we have.
The door was open when we entered there.
Yep.
Do you think anybody broke in?
But I left something.
Yeah. So we are probably sure they broke in. Maybe with.
I mean, if somebody breaks in
Therapy?
here in the tavern, you can tell Eleanor, she'll probably help you out.
Yeah.
It's not my business. I don't know why people break in here, but if that's the case, I might want to sleep somewhere else. Not that I have much left. I lost most things that I had.
Yeah, that's why we want to take watches so that we can at least get a little sleep tonight, and we can do some stuff in the morning.
Of course.
Well, okay. Is it okay then for everyone to take a rest, or does someone
Yeah.
want to do anything?
Yeah, let's take a rest. It's
Yeah.
midnight anyway.
Okay. You all go to bed. You set up watches. It's a little late, so that's where we'll be ending it tonight. When you guys end this watch, the following morning, you guys all you are awake through the night. By the way, no one comes for you. The door stays closed. Jean is passed the fuck out.
Sure.
At the end of this, with you guys arriving, going all the way from the tomb where you last leveled up to here, you guys are now all level 7.
Yay!
With that comes some funky news. That means we're all gonna be rolling some hit die.
Oh no.
Yes, let's go.
I mean, I'm gonna bet it. When I'm seriously about this. When I'm rolling a 1 on my hit die for this level up, I'm
A
gonna
1 isn't too bad.
I'm gonna buy all of you some snacks for first game session.
A
Because-
1's not that bad. I, on the other hand, had to roll 2 hit dice for a fighter type character, so I got to roll D10 and I rolled 2 twice. So
Oh my god.
that's much worse.
Yeah, it's also
Oh
not
no.
good.
You rolled 2 twos.
Yep, yeah, I
for the
did.
Blood Hunter.
Yep. So,
Okay.
Oh no. Do you know what I rolled, by the way?
D8 plus
No.
1. Mm.
You rolled pretty
I
good. I
rolled
heard.
2 6s.
Yeah, there you go. Good wizard. Anyways, let's start with Bree in that case, because I want to know if she buys the snacks. Bree, go ahead and roll the 8.
Yeah, it's a plus 1 because my constitution is plus 1. But okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 6! Oh my god!
6. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I'm really happy about this. It's
Uh,
probably the highest ever.
Here, let me
I've
write it.
rolled
Hold up.
in days.
Let me open up
think-
the thingy here. Let's see.
I have
I mean, for
48
a
hit
hit
points.
dice.
Yeah, I have 48
Level
hit points,
7.
guys. I'm so happy.
I mean, you
Still
also
okay.
add your. By the way, temporarily, you add the blessing that you have
Yes, I
to your hit
know, I
points.
know.
Yeah.
But I have 48 normal, so now I'm above
so-
50.
Bree, you rolled a 6. Who wants to go next?
I have rolled. It's a
Um,
4.
I mean, we're doing this in order, but sure. All right, 4. And G. Or do you want to
wasn't
re-roll? It's up to you.
specified
Do you want
order.
to roll so we're all going one by one, or do you want to keep the 4?
No, I'll keep.
Because you
four.
could get a
It's
6
average.
or 5.
No, I don't
Also
trust
get a
myself.
2.
I
don't
wouldn't
trust
trust the rolls
myself.
room because
Yeah,
you can
keep the
trust
4, that's
yourself.
fine.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay. you go
All right.
next.
Utsu, go for it.
Work.
D12 or D8?
It doesn't work. Oh no. It isn't working for one second.
Oh, you rolled 3 times.
Holy,
So we're gonna do that
that's
again.
I don't know why.
Well, the first
Well, we'll
one.
just take the first one because that's fair. It's a D8, so I'm assuming it's another monk level.
Yeah, it's
Um,
another monk level.
All right, so Utsu rolled a
Oh.
3.
I got a 2.
Ooh, and
Too
George
bad.
rolled a
Get
2.
the highest roll.
Bree might actually be catching up to you guys' hit point counts slowly.
Yeah.
In a few levels though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
If you guys keep rolling garbage.
with
Yeah.
the hit point bonus, that's a 69.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anybody else
69 is
69?
nice number. No.
Too bad.
I have 54, I think, right now.
Mm-hmm.
I have 66.
Still, I'm above
That's
50. I'm
two.
pretty happy about it. With the blessing.
That's the 6. That's 7.
Otherwise, I would
Mm,
only need 2 temporary hit points. No,
Exactly.
still above 50.
But with that, with you guys,
I'm at 75 right now with and with the plus 6. That's 81.
Yeah.
but
I'm so
with
glad
that-
you're in this party with Sil.
I'm going to be we're going to be ending the session there. So you guys are all level 7. We're going to be picking up that next week, hopefully with everyone there and the entirety of the time. You guys have a week to figure out what you want to do. Until then, thank you guys for coming out, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.